Good afternoon, students. In this class, we are going to see about the atomic commit protocol. The atomic property of transaction. We have already seen the atomic property of that is the acid property, and the first property in the acid property is atomic property. The atomic property of transaction requires that when a distributed transaction comes to an end, when the transaction in a distributed system is completed, either all of its operations are carried out or none of them. That is, all of the operation has to be committed or all of them has to be aborted. That is the atomic commit protocol. Hope you might remember this diagram which we saw in the yesterday's class, where we have a client and a coordinator. The client will initiate the function using the open transaction command. The coordinator will have a reference to all the participants involved in the transaction. The participants will involve in the transaction using the join command, and all these participants will communicate with the coordinator. Now the participant will have a track of all the objects involved in each of the server. Now we will see the one-phase commit protocol. The first step of a one-phase commit protocol is each participant, after completing its transaction, it sends a done message to the coordinator. So the participant, after finishing its work, each participant will send a done message to the coordinator. So step 2, the participant waits for the commit or abort message from the coordinator. This waiting time is called window of vulnerability. So the step 2 is, first step, the participant will send done message. After sending the done message, it will wait for the commit or abort message from the coordinator. This waiting time is called window of vulnerability. Step 3. When the coordinator receives the done message from each participant, it makes a decision to commit or abort. This is called commit point. Then it sends a message to all the participants. So in the second step, the participant will send the done message and wait for the reply from the coordinator. Now the coordinator, after receiving the done message from all the participants, it will take the decision either to commit the transaction or to abort the transaction. This is called as point of commit. And after taking the decision, it will send the reply back to all the participants. And step 4 is, on receiving the message from the coordinator, the participant commits or aborts and then sends an acknowledgement message to the coordinator. So according to step 4, the coordinator will take the decision either to commit or abort, and it will send a message to each of the participants. The participant, after receiving the message, based on the message, it will either commit the transaction or it will abort the transaction. And after doing that, it will send an acknowledgement back to the coordinator that it has committed or aborted. So this is the one-phase commit protocol. In the next section, we see about the two-phase commit protocol. Let me repeat the one-phase commit protocol. Step 1, each participant will send a done message to the coordinator. Then the participant will wait till it receives the message back from the coordinator. This waiting time we call it as window of vulnerability. That is step 2. Step 3 is, the coordinator, after receiving the done message, it will decide either to commit or abort the transaction. This we call it as commit point. After taking the decision, it will send the message to all the participants. And step 4 is, on receiving the message, the participants will commit or abort the transaction. And after finishing the function, it will send an acknowledgement back to the coordinator. Hope you all understood this one-phase commit protocol.